Assistance dogs improve the quality of life for countless people who live with disability or illness every day. Now, there are many instances where dogs help assist people for hearing, sight, even those who've had heart attacks or epilepsy. And here to explain more about these furry friends is Dr. Kelly Weaver from Fresno Pet ER. Thanks for being with us, Kelly, because today is National Assistance Dog Day.
Yeah, it's actually International Assistance Dog Week. So, yeah.
So it's so important it needs a week, not even a day.
And the whole world.
And the whole world. So tell us about it, assistance dogs. We've seen them out and about town, but what is it that they really do?
Well, they provide help and support to people with mental or physical disabilities, and the range is spectacular on the different things that they do. And that's, I think, what's the most impressive. You know, I mean, when I was looking for information on this segment, I actually saw a dog that was trained to use the ATM for his owner.
Are you serious?
And I thought, are you kidding me?
Wow.
You know, I mean, I can't even imagine how many hours of repetitive training that takes.
Use the ATM for its owner. I mean, they really are just, look, here's a picture of it. It is true, folks. Dogs can use the ATM for you. But also, I mean, these are not just average dogs. Not that any dog's average, but I mean, they go through intense screening, right?
Yeah,
in order to be an assistance dog. Talk about that.
And it truly takes a village with these guys, because there's the breeders that are following all of the genetics and things to make sure that they get the very best candidate. Then you've got the puppy raisers, which like, say, for instance, Guide Dogs for the Blind is what everybody's most familiar with.
Right.
You've got your 4-H kids that are helping with that, and those families are putting all that effort out and falling in love with that dog, knowing that they're going to have to separate. And then they go off to college, to their university or campus, they call it, and they have more advanced training, and then their new owner gets trained individually, then with them, and then they get placed, and they keep coming back for a couple of years with even more training. So these dogs, people don't realize, have $30,000, $40,000 worth of training into them, and that doesn't count all the volunteer hours.
Oh my goodness.
So, I mean, they are truly six-figure dogs.
Six-figure dogs. So if you have a very special dog that's good at following orders, they're not necessarily an assistance dog. These dogs have to be raised at birth to be an assistant dog?
They can. But, you know, there's some of these breeds that are so spectacular at learning stuff, like, say, retrievers for, you know, fetching things, or your herding dogs for, you know, helping out and navigating, that it's so innate to them that if they, to an extent, they can do a lot of these things, but it's just not as all-encompassing.
Right.
But you might have somebody that just walks with a cane and trains their dog to go get them, you know, their cane. Or, you know, we've got the Budweiser commercials where the dog's trained to go get the beer. You know, I bet those guys in the man caves think that's a heck of an assistance dog, right? that's the pinnacle of assistance dog.
I love it. So how are people celebrating here in Fresno and across the world for International Assistance Dog Day?
You know, in Fresno, there's not anything that I know of going on activity-wise, and I did look to see, but especially anywhere where they've got a main campus for one of these programs, they're going all out and trying to educate. But for at the most, pretty much at every level, there's at least education going on, trying to get into classrooms and things.
And so if you feel like you need a dog, how would you know? What are some signs, or does your doctor say, hey, you know, a dog would really help you?
You know, a lot of times the people are initiating it, the patients and or their families, saying, putting in, because sometimes this is a 2-3 year wait to get these dogs.
Jeez.
I know, you know, Guide Dogs, last time I checked, was over a 2-year wait. One of the areas that's really incredible we haven't talked about yet, where these guys are making a huge impact, is with veterans.
Veterans, yeah.
With
PTSD
and TBIs, or traumatic brain injuries. And the dogs are coming in and doing an amazing array of things for them, not just assistance if they have physical disabilities, but with mental disabilities as well. The peace of mind that these guys get when they're going through night terrors or panic attacks by having the dog there, or even just having the dog trained to go out into a hallway and check it for them so that they feel comfortable going out if they start to feel something coming on.
That's incredible.
And those dogs, there's a lot of different groups popping up because there's such a need that you know, I did a segment on this a couple of years ago, and there were 1 or 2 groups, and there's probably a dozen or more now.
Oh, that's incredible. Thank goodness there are assistant dogs to help our heroes and veterans. And Dr. Weaver, real fast, where can people find you?
I'm at Fresno Pet ER, which is just northwest of Palm and Herndon, over by Weber BMW, and we're 24/7, 365, so we're always there if you need us.
Wonderful.
We hope that you don't need us, because nobody wants to have an emergency.
I know.
But we're there if you need us, so.
Wonderful. Well, we're glad you're there, and thank you for this segment and all this great information. We appreciate your time.
Well, thank you for having me.
And stick around, everybody, because still to come right here, we're going to say 4 because it's golf time, and our golf expert is here to give tips on how you can get started on this great game.